Hey nerds, welcome to my channel and welcome back to 12 Days of Nerdmas. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at my Lego city that I have started to build, I guess you could say. Okay, this is the table that our Lego city is on. So it's just a fold-out table from Home Depot that measures 96 inches long and then 30 inches deep. So, before I show you the city, I'm just going to show you a couple of other things. So first up, we have this little set of drawers that has different Lego pieces for building my Lego city. So I've gotten these from like Pick-a-Brick walls or like buying from people on Bricklink and stuff like that. And then same thing with these drawers. I have drawers full of pieces. Like these came from a Pick-a-Brick wall at my local Lego store. These are ordered on Bricklink from someone. These are all Pick-a-Brick cups. I just kind of left them in their cup for storing in the drawer because it was easier than buying all these little bins to put them in. So I just wanted to show you that to show how I store my pieces. I didn't build anything big or robust for this because I wasn't sure how much time and money I wanted to dedicate to my Lego city, to be honest. So I just went with a plastic drawer, and then there's another one on the other side, which is just an old plastic drawer that I had previously in the nerd cave. And then also just a little sneak peek, that is my book fair for my 90s dream bedroom. So if you've seen any of those videos, that's just not any board, ignore that. But if you've seen any of those videos, that's where it's filmed as well, upstairs in our little walkway, hallway thing. It's a huge hallway. And then there's the 90s bedroom back that way. Okay, anyways, let's get to the overview of the city. Okay, so first up we have our castle that we're gonna show, this little kingdom area. So basically, it's just the Lego Disney castle is going to make up the main focal point of our kingdom, so that I didn't have to buy the Lionites castle because that thing is like $400 or $500, and I've been going crazy with spending money on Legos, so I didn't want to get that. So I just decided, well, the Lego Disney castle is a castle, so I went with that. And then for our royalty, for our prince and princess, we have Prince John and Princess Tiana. And then for our knights, we have me on black horseback leading the troops. That's a little me that I got from the Lego City in New York, or the Lego store in New York. And then behind me, I have the rest of my corporals, lieutenants, I don't know, stuff. But we have Donald Duck. I just needed another person. I don't really think he deserves to be in my army. I have the fearsome Mulan, of course. Then I have Robin Hood. And again, Mickey, I don't think he deserves. But anyways, I also have this little moat that I custom built to go underneath the city. So it flows this way, and then it flows on throughout the rest of my city, connecting the whole thing together, basically. But here at the Lego Castle is where it's the deepest, to give it that moaty feel. But then it also has some beautiful little floral pieces because it's a castle. Then we have Minnie and Daisy having tea out in the quad. Here we have a mini blacksmith working on some little mini armor and swords and weapons and such for us. That is a little thingling, is what they're called. They're part of the same set as this guy. This is our little baker on the royal grounds, also a little thingling. And then back here we have a magic shop as well to add a little bit more pop of color on the grounds. And then this little cat man. All right, and then if we make our way to the left, the next set we have is the Winnie the Pooh set. I love the way that the tree came together with his little house in the back. So I'm not exactly sure where it's going in the city. It's just kind of out in our front lawn area that we have that's open for new sets to go. And then behind that, we have our Viking village. This is one of the more recent sets that I put together. This is just a little Viking village that's like snow covered a bit. I thought about like not making it look snowy or not adding some of the elements, but I figured, why not? And then I forgot to mention this little gal here. This is just kind of like a little park ranger on her cart. So this is the last project that I've worked on recently. This is the treehouse. So this one is Funky Kong from the Donkey Kong Country games as well. And this is his little airplane. I just decided to have him crash landed on top of our treehouse. And then, of course, we have the treehouse that I mentioned. This was actually pretty fun to put together. When I started, I was like, I'm not sure if I'm going to love this one. I like really small details. That's what makes putting Legos together fun for me. But this one had a good amount of little details, even before getting to the end. And so that's what I definitely look for. So I liked putting this one together. Then in front of that, we just have a little tiny garden that came with this fresh food truck in a set that I got from Barnes & Noble. So it's just a little mini garden. And then this is another little farmer guy in his tractor pulling some stuff. I just decided to add him in the same area. This is a little farmhouse that I tried to build. It looks very janky because I don't have a door. I'm not good with construction, but I just picked up these awesome brick pieces from the Pick-a-Brick wall at my Lego store, and I figured I better use them. So, yeah, I don't know. Poor excuse for a little barn, but whatever. Yay! These are not official Lego brand horses, so don't come for me if you notice that. Behind there, we have our A-frame cabin, and then this is a little Jeep that you guys saw me build that I got to accompany the A-frame cabin, so that's like a person drove out to the cabin. And then that's another little horse. These are the same horses that I used for my like royal guards over there. I had these little bones that I picked up from the Pick-a-Brick wall as well, and Bean was like, put them next to the horse like he ate something. I was like, what the heck do you think horses eat? So, anyways. And then we're going to slide over to our city. So, this is our actual, like, concrete city portion. It's very small because I don't really do a lot of, like, Lego city sets, per se. I don't really like modular buildings that much, although there is a new museum that I'm thinking I will probably get, and then I'll probably squeeze it into this area right here. I'll just raise up this plate here, and then it'll be flush. Okay, so anyways, over here we have our Lego store. This is not a custom build, it was just one that they were selling. And then on the street in front of it, we have Scooby-Doo's a Mystery Machine. Had to buy this guy secondhand. Super expensive. We have a little taxi that I actually picked up in New York, but they do sell them online. And then next to that, we have the fresh food truck that I was talking about. These things you can actually see, you know, somebody working inside. And then we also have our recycling truck right here. I loved this build. I was super excited to grab this one from the store. And then we just have a little rescue vehicle. Okay, now back next to the Lego store. This is a custom build. This is the Bob's Burgers restaurant. I even have some little minifigs built to look like the characters. Louise's bunny ears are white because the pink ones are just like nowhere to be found. So I'm probably going to paint those, even though apparently that's blasphemy in the Lego community. But they're my Legos and I do what I want. Sorry, I didn't have the light over here, so it was pretty dark, but let's take a quick peek. Bob, Flintstones, up, and then Sesame Street. This one was a tricky one because I didn't want to turn it into a modular building. I wanted to keep it true to form. So, yeah. It's kind of taking up a lot of space, but also has a lot of empty space. Oh, also up above, there's going to be another tiny city up here with our smaller Five Below builds because they don't fit the scale of like the rest of our Lego city. So I decided to buy a road plate and then add these little guys up top, and that's going to be a city. On to the last portion of the city, the portion that I'm most proud of and the portion that makes me the most angry. So, this is the portion that makes me the most angry. This is supposed to be an ocean. This is supposed to be a shoreline. That's sand. And then this is supposed to be a little pier. Oh, I knocked the slushy truck. Okay, anyways. So there's a little slushy truck. That's a little line of people waiting to buy a slushy on the pier. I don't love it. This is a custom build. I was liking it at first, and now not so much. But yeah, this is supposed to be the pier for the ocean beach area. I didn't want it to be too big because I didn't want to sacrifice a bunch of plates for it. Because my build is only 9.5 plates by 3 plates deep. So I didn't want to sacrifice, but I don't know. I'm not really loving it. I also started like texturing it with a little bit more overlay for the water, but then I stopped because I ran out, and so I just swapped out those pieces so it wouldn't look weird. But that leads us up into the next part that I'm the most proud of. You see these little droplets here? That's supposed to be like rushing water. It's falling down into the ocean from our river. I'm super excited about my river. Why am I singing again? I don't sing. Okay, so this is my river that flows through my whole like wooded area and then flows into the ocean, which connects to our city. So I wanted one continuous river that flowed through the whole thing, and to kind of separate the Lego sets to where like some builds are there and then some builds will be in front. And then it leads into the moat over by the castle. So the reason I love this build so much is because I went with a technique that if you're into Legos, you know. If you're not, you might not know. But I built Mills plates. That's why you can kind of see here on this. You can see little gaps here and these little yellow bricks. Those are the bricks that I used for the Mills plate. I'm not going to explain that. I might include Legos in this channel, like from now on, since I'm into Legos again. And then I'll explain what that is, but right now I won't. So basically, like, this has dropped down a level. Instead of it being flush with this, it has some depth. So this person really looks like they're down on the water, and then the grass line is a little bit higher up. It's a little bit hard for me to capture on camera, but in person, it looks sick. Oh, you kind of see it right there. That's the grass line, and then the water is lower. These are just some pine trees that I built, custom build. I got these little grass pieces from my pick-a-brick wall, and then I had some little brown stick pieces, I don't know what they're called, that I got on Bricklink, and then I just custom built some pine trees. I have 4 currently. I have enough stuff to make a bunch more, which I will do. And then I have this one tree over here also that I just kind of custom designed, following some people on the internet, but I took my own route with it, with like the trunk and stuff, and just attaching actual leaf-looking pieces to leaf-looking pieces that are like this. So I took one of those that are green and then covered it in leaves and then layered them to kind of make a tree. So if you guys are interested in my Lego city and its progression and me building Legos and stuff, make sure you let me know in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up and comment whatever you're thinking, because I would love to add my Lego stuff to the NerdyMoMo channel, but I don't know if I should. So let me know if this is content that you would be interested in, because it's stuff that I'm interested in, but everything doesn't have to be content. Okay, thank you for checking out my Lego city. I'll talk to you later. Bye! Okay, I hope you enjoyed the city. Now you know what time it is. It's time to look at our sock advent calendar. So we are on day 3. All right, it looks like the socks for day 3 kind of look like Valentine's Day socks. So it has Chip and Dale on it. And I think it just says Chip and Dale on the back there. Yep. just Chip and Dale. It's basically just this Chip and Dale image right here is pretty much what's on the socks. But that's gonna do it for me in this video, guys. If you like this video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And while you're down there, let me know in the comments section, what did you think of my Lego city? And should I start doing Lego build videos as a part of the channel? Please let me know. I would love to know, because we gotta get the channel up and going again. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay in the know of all the nerdy, and hit that bell notification. And be sure to share this video and my channel with anybody that you think may enjoy. And don't forget, if you want to send me any letters, pictures, or fun little gifts, my P.O. box is down below. But as always, guys, remember, keep it nerdy.